jumping. Damn, I'm on red alert. Now she went up in the dirt.
We got a Nukes Top 5 video here. 10 scary videos to freak you out.
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines. A woman in a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
What, she like disappear or what? Same girl? What?
Ayun, glitch doon. Masira yung CCTV natin. Ayun na.
Wait, the video's too loud? Alright, let me turn it down, hold on.
Sanchez yung CCTV, bakit tingin?
That should be good.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making
Yeah,
it
it's
look
weird.
as if the woman's head disappears multiple times.
Why is it?
Oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away.
Really?
Creepily enough, a few minutes later, and this happens.
Oh shit.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says.
Bro,
Now, this
what
clip
the
immediately
fuck?
went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide.
Well, I feel like that. I feel like it could be it because why would the security cameras glitch out with only her head? Like, why would that be? Why would she have only her head missing and there could be a security camera malfunction? So it could be something.
A woman named Brandis says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
Why 2:45? That's very Pacific. What the fuck? Like her bathroom door just decided to turn open. Oh! It's like something was peeking outside that.
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door.
And then like it walks out of the
figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have no idea what this could be.
The fuck? That is very weird. A little pale like face just like peeking over. Just like peeking over just. It's very freaking weird, bro.
Something at the door. Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier. So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
So, we were just going to bed and we're not...
What the fuck? Is that a connecting room?
We had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure.
I'm like, what's up?
And like, we're literally just
even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up.
Something could be behind the door, like something.
They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house. But this is when things get even creepier.
Okay, so
I'm thinking that, like, probably it could be like a ghost doing that, or maybe it's just like some actual dude just doing that, and then he gives them enough time to fucking run away.
we're leaving. We got all of our stuff packed. Oh.
The ghost said, "You ain't leaving." That's what it's saying, basically.
Oh my gosh.
The ghost is like, "Hey, you ain't leaving today."
Okay. Yeah, we're out of here. Rachel's already in the car. I'm leaving. Like, I don't know what's going on.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa, but some think it might have been something more sinister that had taken up residence in the house. But what do you think? The follower.
I'm like 50-50 on that one. Like, it could be like a ghost, or it could just be like their friend just like trying to pull some fucking funny video.
Around 5:30 in the morning, and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group. The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
Naliligaw kami, guys! Naliligaw! Wala ni mga kasama namin! Wala ni mga kasama namin. Kailangan namin silang habulin kasi maliligaw kami. Gagi, malayo na sila. Wala na.
Did you see it? As the two girls run along the mountain trail, way back in the background, some strange shadow figure.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. That's what I saw.
Them. But a little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared. The girl who posted
yeah, that's what I thought I saw.
She and her friend were completely alone, and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that she only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later. So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods? Or just what is this?
That's
a short stay.
Because that can't be like an actual person. Like, because like an actual person, like certain clothes you'll be able to spot out. So like he could be wearing all black and a hood, or maybe he just is just a ghost.
A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van, but that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK. And I thought, as soon as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town and kind of in the middle of nowhere.
I'm not doing that, by the way.
Listen to me. I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
I'm not doing that shit.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
You're not catching me doing something like that. Going to like a really creepy like town. Going to a really creepy town, and just on the outside of that town, like camping out in the middle of nowhere. Like maybe like a forest that has like some sort of campsite. But if it's like complete and just in the middle of nowhere, you're not catching me do that.
I think someone's outside.
And I'm also not doing it alone. I gotta have people with me. Like, no shot. I heard it that time. Well, it's like a...
Someone just tried the door.
Hey!
This is some like some made up shit,
Right,
bro.
whoever the that was has now gone. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh my god. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck all that.
That's my phone.
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles, before smashing the window to get inside.
Hey!
Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal.
Yeah.
He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I just, quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really, I wasn't in a good mind space.
Yeah, I would
had to
too.
clean
Fuck
a
that.
little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard. You'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So
Yeah,
I
wouldn't do that shit either.
Back home, I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
Despite this frightening encounter, Brendan still goes camping in his van.
Why?
And posts his adventures over on his YouTube channel, Brendan Explores. Get out.
I guess so. Like, I guess because since you like camping and stuff, so you still want to do it. But like, I feel like after that situation, you would be like shaken up, like, and be a little bit on edge on every single place you go from then on.
A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises.
Damn,
Late
right? Like
one
after
night
he
while
moves
he's
in.
asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
Who's there?
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the piano.
What the
As you
fuck?
might imagine,
It's gonna
it did
continue
not
playing.
go well.
It's gonna continue playing.
Dude, what the f?
Oh, what the
The
fuck?
piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough.
Enough.
He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend. But
I would
as
too.
he is leaving, he manages to capture this video.
Again? Oh, it's just fucking with the
As
lights.
Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did.
Exactly,
Carter
yeah.
moved right out of that house. And the end of this haunted story, I guess. Hiding under the covers.
Yeah. Exactly what I would have done. Exactly what I would have done. That shit happens. Well, I'm out of here. Like, I ain't staying there long enough. That shit happens, I'm moving.
Night call.
Yeah, fuck that
One
fucking
night in
hotel.
Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes into the 911 dispatch center. But whoever made the call hangs up almost immediately. The 911 operators trace the call and find that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home, surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery.
What
And
the
it's
fuck?
3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard procedure, the 911 emergency operators call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
Okay.
This is Erica. How can I help you? Hello?
What the fuck?
Hello? Hello?
What the fuck?
There's a lot of static and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, it does kind of sound like help. Help something. Say something about help.
So, just who made this call? And what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in the dark.
I don't know.
A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No one else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
What the fuck? There's someone walking. Oh, that's him going to work. What the fuck?
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere, quickly hurrying away.
What?
And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air. Now, the figure moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera.
Yeah.
So, just who or what is this? Scurry Videos.
What the fuck? That's weird. And he didn't even react. Scurry videos.
So I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which,
yeah, he does this.
Dre and Dallas
he does this. Like after every video, he just after every like creepy videos, he just puts fucking goofy, scary videos in there. They're scared. They're supposed to be scary, but they're actually goofy.
Something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mom, where's my Gucci? Oh, it's a ghost in her.
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, free.
They gone. He's gone.
Next up. Now this video from Matt Sowards was shot on a country road in the middle of nowhere with no other cars around anywhere. Do not ever do this prank to someone who is driving.
I don't know what it is, but listen to this. Listen to that. What the fuck? That's fucked up.
So, in case you missed it, the guy in the backseat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his window and dangles it in front of the driver's window. And the driver slams on the brakes and freaks right out. Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many kids scaring their parents for their own amusement. But you see, this segment is very different because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids.
That's crazy. Yo, I'll be his dad for sure, dude. I'll be his dad scared the living shit out of my family. Oh my god, that'd be funny.
Never say nothing. Never say nothing. Never say never.
I would be this dad.
Hello. I'm right here. Bye, Jay. Bye, Jay. Bro, what you doing, man? What you doing? That's too damn loud, bro.
But now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something maybe gave him a little taste of his own medicine.
Or maybe someone scared him. I wonder if it's like his wife scared him or like his kids or some shit. It was an actual ghost.
I was creeping. I'm talking about, yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell yeah, I'm gonna peek around the corner. For real. The f***? Like, I was scared too. I just ain't show it.
So, I think the lesson here is, if you keep scaring your family yourself, then the ghost in your house might take that personally. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here next time.
Well, that video was pretty good. I would be that dad. I would be that dad. For sure. Doing that shit to my kids. Nah, I'd be doing this shit. Like freaking down the hall and just like, hey. I'd be that dad. That'd be so fucking funny. Like just running across the hall, fucking scared the shit out of your fucking family and kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be funny. Alright.
I wanna see you
That was a funny video.
I wanna see you in slow motion. Come stay the night, we can stay up till it's bright in the morning. Got